Okay, Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. My name is Nick Muhammad Danish bin next to me. So right now, I will tell you a little bit about the chapter 7 on discrete mathematics, specifically towards trees. Now, before we start with the question, I want to tell a little basic about what we're going to learn. So, in this chapter, we need to first, when we're given a question, so for example, in let's say, okay, so let's say in the finals, you get this type of question. The first step you need to do is you need to change the algebraic expression into a one line expression. What this means is you need to make the mathematical expression, or algebraic expression, into a one line expression. You need to change the symbols for for this case or example, um, we need to change the division into a slash. For multiplication, we need to change it into an asterisk symbol. And for power symbol, we need to change it into an arrow symbol. So this is the basic here. Now on the left side, this is the normal mathematical symbol. The right side will be for the one line expression. Okay, so as we know in chapter 7, we learned a little bit about trees. So we need to know that the utmost top of the tree, or level 0, is considered a root, while the bottom, or how do I say, the parts that are the utmost bottom, will be called leaves. Here you can see the height. So in the exam, it's either gonna ask the height of a tree or level of the tree. So those things are very different. So here we can see that in this example here, the height of the tree is 3, because there's 3 total levels. It will do note that the level 0 will always start, the root, sorry, the root will start at level 0 and continue on by plus 1. So level 1, level 2, level 3. So this is about the height of the tree. And so here we have 5 more unknown notations that we need to know. So the first one is ancestors or ascendants. So as ancestors, what this means is if the nodes here, let's say in this question, right? So the asterisk and the arrow is ancestor of plus. This is correct because ancestors are like, our grandparents. So in this example, the grandparents of plus is the arrow and the asterisk. Next is the descendant. Descendant is, you can assume something like your grandchild. Let's say you are old, you have your own grandchild. So in this example here, the minus symbol, the 5, the 7, and a, all 4 of these are descendants of the slash symbols, as you can see in this picture here. Siblings are quite simple. So basically, if they are connected within the same node here, they will be considered a sibling. So minus and 5 are siblings for slash. This one is simple as well. So parent. So the parent for tree is the arrow symbol. Same goes for the child, it's quite simple. So the child for the plus symbol, or um, the plus symbols, you know, uh, children are A and B. Depends on the question. Now, I've explained to you a little basic of the chapter 7, just a little bit. So here is an example of a question that might come into the finals. So here we have an algebraic expression of 7x plus 3 to the power of 4, um, square root of 4, plus 6y squared divided by 5z's power of 3. Now, how do you first tackle this question? First of all, you need to change it into a one line expression. So here, sorry, my handwriting is quite bad, but you can see that you need to change it into a one line expression by using these symbols. So let's say for power, you need to change it into an arrow. Division, you need to change it into a slash. And the multiplication, you need to change into an asterisk. So here is the final answer. And not only that, but you need to construct a full binary tree. So, sorry, for the steps of making the binary tree, it's quite simple as well. You need to start with the mathematical symbol that is in the center. So in this case, I'm not sure if you can see my cursor here, but the middle of the equation here is the plus. The 1 over 4 and then plus 6 times y to the power of 2. So you put plus as the root of the tree. Next, you go focus on one of the sides first. So in this case, I would focus on the left side first because it looks quite simple. So in the left side, you can see 7 asterisk x plus 3 power 1 over 4. So you need to pick one that is in the center and not conflicted by any current equation. So we will pick the power symbol here because it is separated by two formulas. So power 1 over 4 and then 7 times x plus 3. And then you keep repeating the steps until you get all the left side done. So power, so plus and division. And then for the plus side, it'll be 3 and then power, sorry, 3 and then asterisk, as in multiplication. And then the asterisk will be 7 and x. And same goes for the right side. Okay, so now let's solve the question, shall we? So the first question tells us about the root of the tree. Now we know that the root of the tree is the upmost top of the binary tree. So here in this um, notation I've made, the answer I've made is actually a plus symbol. So for this question, all you have to do is answer true or false. So the answer for this first question is false. Because why? Because, well, the root of the tree here is plus, not minus. Next, um, the height of the tree. Now, it is specifically saying the height of the tree, so you need to make sure that you correctly label the level of the tree. So starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you might be asking, what do you mean by level? So, okay, for this example here, so look at the symbol, the arrow and the slash symbol. This is considered level 1. So each substantial level below, just add 1. So level 2 will be plus slash 2 asterisks, and level 3 will be asterisk 3, 1, 4, 6, and so on. So in this example, the height of the tree is 4, which is correct because the last level in this tree is 4. Next, the question asked us about the ancestors. Now, I've actually made some mistakes with this question, but it is not far off. So now, the question says the ancestors of plus, arrow, and plus is asterisk 37x. If you look at the diagram here, so it is quite wrong because we know that the ancestors of asterisk 3, 7, and x is plus, arrow, and plus. So this question, it is actually, I actually scrambled it up. But if let's say you get this in the exam, it is considered false. Because why? Because plus, arrow, and plus is not the ancestors. Because you can see that the it is not, because if you look at this diagram, ancestors means above you. Okay, so the real um, thing should be that the descendant of plus, arrow, and plus is asterisk 37x, then it will be considered true. But for this question, it is false. Last but not least is parent. As we know, parent, well, you need to look at the children first based on the notes. So the parent of 7x is asterisk, which is correct in this quiz. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.